Ladies and gentlemen, you might notice something about me today, and it's not that I have the same shirt on as I did yesterday. I don't know. It's the weekend. Leave me alone. But I'm in a great mood. I'm in an amazing mood. I'm in a historically fantastic mood. And by the time this video is over, so will you, because not only is Kamala Harris now caught and called out by even the liberal media for not just lying to the American people, but for stealing Trump's ideas. Oh, way more than no tax on tips. But there are other things that he put into office, put into law when he was president. Then Joe Biden removed those laws, and now Kamala says, when I'm president, I will pass a law. You mean the same law that Trump passed before, now you want to remove? But besides that, Pennsylvania's ours. Pennsylvania is secured. The Supreme Court of Pennsylvania stepped in and said no to banana republics, no to mail-in ballots in the middle of the night with no signatures. None of that. It's over. And we are about to get right into that. But ladies and gentlemen, as soon as you're in, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps me out. I appreciate that. Make sure you're subscribed. Leave a comment letting me know that you can see me, that you can hear me. And a quick shout out to VERITY METALS. Ladies and gentlemen, I go to them for all my gold and silver. And this month, they will double your free silver on qualifying orders when you mention VLAD. So go to veritymetals.com or call them 480-717-9081. Again, this month only, for the remainder of the month, they will double your free silver on qualifying orders when you tell them VLAD sent you. These are patriots, non-commission based salespeople. They love and support and donate to Trump quarterly. They're great. They're amazing. Now, let's get right into the first part of the video. So here's a law that they are copying. So Kamala puts out this tweet. For far too long, our nation has encouraged one path to success, a 4-year college degree. As president, I will get rid of the unnecessary degree requirements for federal jobs. So she's saying, she's pretty much admitting there's a law on the books. You have to have a college degree to get a federal job. I'm going to remove it. Well, let's go down memory lane. Today, by the way, when it comes to Pennsylvania, ladies and gentlemen, I'm saving best for last. We're going to get into that right after this. But here's Trump when he's the president next to his daughter.
Today, we're taking that next step, as you mentioned, and signing an executive order that directs federal agencies to hire based on skills and knowledge, not just outdated degree requirements. This will allow us to better recognize the talents and competencies of all Americans we hire. You built once the most inclusive economy in this country's history, and you'll build it again. And I'm really excited about your effort to extend this working group and to reform our federal hiring practices.
This was on June 6th, 2020.
As we think about building that inclusive American economy as we transition to greatness. So thank you for today, and it's a pleasure to have you join us.
Thank you very much, honey. Great job. Really has been. It's been.
Trump signs an executive order on skill-based hiring, meaning you are now going to be hired not because of the color of your skin, not because of your degree, not because of your sexual orientation, but because of your skill. Are you qualified or not? Don't tell me about all these other things that I don't care about, who you support, who you don't support. Can you do the job, and can you do the job well? Where did you learn how to do it? I don't care. Do you know how to do the job? Show me. If you show me and you're good, you're hired. Trump originally signed an executive order on June 26, 2020, that you no longer need a college 4-year degree to work in the federal government. Joe Biden, on like day one or his very first week, reversed that, meaning he signed a new executive order canceling Trump's executive order. And now Kamala Harris is running on what? When I'm elected, I will sign an executive order Let me find out. Next thing she's going to do is come out and say no tax on overtime, because that's what Trump announced 2 days ago. Crazy. I mean, these people are, she lies. I mean, we thought Joe was a liar, right? This thing, right? Because I don't know, is she Indian, black? What is she? Who knows? Whatever she's identifying as today, right? Is stealing Trump's ideas. And not only that, but she's stealing Biden's ideas. Trump called her out on the debate stage for what? He said, you literally copied Joe Biden's plan. Copy, paste. Here's my plan. She has no original ideas. Nothing. Now, we're getting into the cream of the crop, ladies and gentlemen. Put on your seatbelts, because you're about to jump for joy. I promise you. So we all know the persistence, right? Scott Presler. This is the guy who has left everything he knows and loves in Texas, moved to Pennsylvania, has been registering Republican voters for the last 2.5 years. He has flipped multiple counties when it comes to voter registration from blue to red. He posted this just, a little bit ago. Earth-shattering news. The Pennsylvania Supreme Court ruled that improperly mail-in ballots will not be counted. Ballots with missing or incorrect dates will not be counted. This is a monumental win for election integrity. Thank you to the Republican National Convention and Pennsylvania Republican Party. Ladies and gentlemen, in 2020, we all remember, it was November 3rd, Tuesday, Trump is winning. He's winning Pennsylvania by a landslide. I think it was like he was leading by over 800,000 votes with over 80% of the votes in. Everyone's like, call the state. Why is nobody calling the state? I even remember when Trump came on TV and was doing a press conference and said, why has no one called Pennsylvania? There is no way that I can now lose with Pennsylvania because of over 80% of the votes counted, and I am over 800,000 ahead. Then we all go to sleep. We wake up with a breaking report out of Pennsylvania. 3.7 million mail-in ballots that were mislocated have been discovered overnight by one of our supervising supervisors. And the supervising supervisors is not going to allow Republicans to examine those. We're going to count them in. That's where Biden gets a spike, where 99.8% of them all went to Biden. And then when there was an audit done, missing dates, signatures, all wrong. That is now not allowed. That has been taken off the books. In 2016, you were not allowed to count ballots like that. In 2020, you were. Not in 2024. They've been fighting, and whenever I cover the audits or the court cases, and I see people in the comments, oh, Vlad, nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to change. They won't change anything. They irritate me. Why do you give up? Why do you give up before the fight is over? The fight's not over. Even though I really believe Trump is going to win. They might pull something crazy and she will win. But guess what? Even if she's installed, the fight's not over. As long as I'm breathing, and as long as I believe in the Lord, we fighting for this country, because if this country is prospers and is great, that means the world is going to prosper and do great. So ladies and gentlemen, again, I want to read this with you together. Earth-shattering news. The Pennsylvania Supreme Court has ruled that improperly mail-in ballots will not be counted. Ballots with missing or incorrect dates will not be counted. This is a monumental win for election integrity. Thank you, RNC and the Pennsylvania Republican Party. There have been people that have spent millions of dollars and months fighting this. But I want to show you guys a video. And Trump actually posted this video he showed it on stage in Las Vegas yesterday. Can you? She is wasted in this video. Watch.
And as a woman, there's a balance to be struck between being tough and being a bitch. Turn that off.
This is here's my Kamala impression. Turn it off. Do I be tough or am I gonna be a bitch? How about you just go and leave the babies, leave the kids, leave the unborn alive? Stop trying to spill innocent. And stop with the warmongering. You don't care about people. You don't care about America. All you care about is you, yourself, and I. Ladies and gentlemen, show that video to anyone. Whenever somebody's going to tell me, I support her, she's a woman of integrity. First, I'm going to act like that. Like, just start waving my arms around like she does. Right? I know I talk with my hands, but that's too much. Even for me, that's too much. I'm going to do that. And what they're going to be like, that's not how Kamala Harris acts. I'm going to pull up that video and play it right to them. Start acting like her in front of her supporters. And when they start yelling at you and say, that's not how she acts, pull up this video. Be like, yes, she is. I'm going to be her. That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, so we are seeing big progress in Pennsylvania. So, see, this is your typical right here, Kamala voter in front of her. You know what I mean? Wave around, flail, do whatever. But here's what we're going to finish off with today. This is amazing news. Whoever takes Pennsylvania takes the election. Trump has more ways to win than Kamala. That's what the betting odds show. That's what the polls show. He actually has way more paths to victory than she does. He needs less states than she does because let's not forget, all of the people that moved out of New York and California in the last 3.5 years, and they moved to Texas and Florida. So New York and California both lost 4 electoral college votes each, and Texas and Florida gained 4 electoral college votes each. So Trump has more paths, but he needs Pennsylvania in like 2 out of the 3. She has to have it. We need, like, she without Pennsylvania can't win at all. Trump has a couple paths to where, you know, that he can win, and 2 out of 3, he needs Pennsylvania. She, without Pennsylvania, has 0 chances, no matter how you mess around with the map. So, ladies and gentlemen, we keep praying. We keep believing. We keep speaking truth to power, and we will win. We will take back our country. We will secure our borders. We will deport illegal criminals. And we will welcome in legal immigrants like my family who, you know, and I believe there needs to be a great immigration process. Kind of like we had in the 90s when my family moved here. In the 90s, you fill out paperwork, you wait a few years, you get vetted, then you come. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. Again, this is great news. Share this video with everyone you know. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe. Hit that bell notification. Better's not good enough. The best is yet to come.